Hello. How's it going, everyone? All right. Hello, lame shame. How's it going, bud? So today I have a couple goals. It's not quite gonna be what it was last stream. I don't think I'm gonna be doing much that's like big and flashy, like the lever pulling, but I have a lot of smaller animations that I kind of want to get working. So we can talk about. Oh, oh yeah, that's right. So I was working on climbing recently, and I think I might need a landing animation for climbing. So let's see, Stella. Do I not have it in here? Oh, here we go. Climbing idle. All right. So I want her basically to land in an. I don't know why I have it. Okay, well, I wanted to land in a I guess climbing animation or climbing idle. So we've got the falling. Whoops. And I want to do that. Let's see. Climbing land. And then I don't know, I'll bring it up to 20. And then we'll go to idle, climbing idle. Okay. Would it be like no, like actually so like what I was working on a couple days ago, it's not quite ready to show, but when it is, I'll probably show it. But it was the like Legend of Zelda God of War wall climbing, you know? So, yeah. I'm not even really sure like so we're going looks like we're switching to I can FK. So that's these ones. Hello, Sean. So I think it should be like that. And then maybe. Okay, well, first of all, let's change this interpolation to Bezier for all of them. Okay. And I'm going to bring this like way over there. And then we'll get Stella to drop. And then the feet, IK. I feel like she needs to like stretch out more. So like this is an imaginary wall here. So she's going like down this way. Let's grab those. IK feet. I mean, I guess this doesn't matter. They can be in that position. I actually just want this. Oops. This. I want it to be she's down and then she comes up. Something like that. So she grabs on. Okay. Maybe the head position as well could be a little bit better. Like a small bounce, alright. Yeah. Yeah. So grabbing that, and I think here, let's just hide some of this stuff just to. And then the main, I think, stretch that body out. Get the shoulders way up there. Ooh. And then, oops. Okay. So from there, I think I want to hold on this. Oop. Is that too much? Did I fuck up? Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I want to hold this frame. Like maybe 30 seconds. Just make sure it's all Bezier. So. And then from here, where does, okay, from here to here, what would she, I want her left foot to come up, so it'd be something like this. Okay. Interesting that the knee is in a weird spot. Feel like okay. So down, hold on that, and then she brings her leg up. I think she should be okay. So starts here. She should probably pull up a bit before she brings her leg up. So I'm gonna bring that over here. Like that kinda. Okay, it's still very quick, but we can deal with the timing much later. Actually, let's just... Okay. Okay. This one. This one. Okay, that's too much. Bring that. Okay, and then the rest of it. So I think the rest of it, probably want to extend that a little bit till after the foot comes up. Like that. Okay. Whoops. I'm getting bothered on Discord. So, okay, so where does, like, I gotta remember where here. Okay, 55. So for 55, I actually want this to be a little bit more forwards. So, like, lifting herself way up. And I guess even moving back a little bit, like, oops. So, something like that, yeah. So she's up there. And then I think from here, she's going to start pulling herself that way. What is this one? I already forgot what this one was. This is the leg IKFK. Oh, right. That's the other leg. Okay. Maybe I should bring that over there. Just give it a little bit of, like, delay. Let's maybe do something like this. Oh, it's too quick. Still very quick. So the landing is really slow. So let's deal with that. So that's... And then this is very, very quick. I guess also could probably do something like this. Just to make sure the foot kind of lands in the right position. That was 55, right? Or... $62, okay. That's okay. I mean, you're late by like, what, 14 minutes? It's really not that big of a deal. I'm going to be going for the next 4 hours. But I didn't miss it, even though it's midnight. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you showing up. All right. Okay, so then this is just happening a little bit too quickly. I want it to be like, I actually think this should probably be like opposite side, and then she should be like doing a little bit of that. Or her hair is doing really slow stuff. Just hope I don't fall asleep. Never actually seen a process for 3D animation, so this is interesting. I mean, like, it's always going to depend on what it is, right? Because, you know, like a locomotion, like if you're doing a run or something, it's very different from something like this, where for something like this is going to look really kind of not great for quite a while, as I'm just sort of laying down like the foundation of what it's going to be. And then once I have the foundation, like I guess I kind of do now, it's going to be largely about going back in and like trying to you know, trying to refine it. Okay, that twist there is a little bit too much, I think. Maybe. But yeah, I don't know. Like, cool. I probably will be mostly animating on this channel, but there's definitely going to be some other stuff where I'm like, you know, trying to do some painting, maybe some 3D modeling. And I've made a character before on this channel. I guess like a how the models are manipulated. Oh, I mean, so I guess I could try and explain it. Like, like everything is basically rigged up with bones. Bones literally just mean they're like a transform. It's oh god, that's the worst part to explain, because it's like, okay, what does that mean? Well, okay, each bone is basically a collection of locations, rotations, and scales. And then what you basically do, right, when you're building a rig to animate a character, is you want to build a deform rig. So this is kind of an example. I guess I'll just include these because these are all the other bones. So this is every single, actually this isn't every single, but it's most of her deform rig bones. Let's see, we've got face.def. Quite a few of the tweak bones on her face are deform bones, like these ones. Then you've got the tongue bones in there. I guess even the mouth tweak are like, some of these are deform bones as well. And for the most part, a lot of these are like yeah, a lot of these are just like some of these, like, so for instance this one here, I have it marked as a deform bone because it's where I want to put items in Stella's hand, right? So if she's holding a sword, that's where that goes. But then you've got other stuff where it's like, oh, well, first of all, this needs to be fixed. This elbow bone here needs to be fixed, so I'm gonna have to do that. But like, I don't know, you've got stuff like corrective bones, like the elbow bone here should be following something like this, where it's essentially half of the rotation of like the forearm and the humerus. And then I've got this here. This is like a twist bone for the forearm and stuff like that. I've got this one here. This is a twist bone for the leg so that it doesn't twist weirdly. And then also like this is for the back of the knee so that it doesn't crash into itself too much, even though it's still going to crash into itself. Just like a bunch of different things like that. And then what you do is you create controls for that. So for instance, if I go to the leg IK, right? Let me just turn off the record option here. This is the leg IK bone chain. And essentially you have a copy of the leg bones, right? And you have a bunch of little mechanism bones that basically handle the rest of the movement so that I can like animate based on where the foot position is. But that's not the only thing I can do, right? So for instance, I've got the leg FK bones. And these are similar concept, except they go the opposite direction. In this one, I'm basically manually rotating each bone individually. And then when I do this, the deform bones basically copy all of those positions so that I can kind of keep my control rig completely separate from my deform rig. And then, you know, depending on what I want to do, so like for instance, this is a IK-FK switch for the foot. This leg, or I guess the leg rather, this leg is on IK. That stands for inverse kinematics. It basically just means that all the motion is happening up the chain, so in the inverse direction. And then FK stands for forward kinematics, which means it's happening down the chain, so forward, right? And so for this leg, if I want to switch between, you can actually see the FK rig here and the IK rig here. I just switch it like this, and I can use whichever one I want. And then, I mean, that's like the most basic breakdown of how a 3D model is rigged. And then when it comes down to how it's animated, it's basically me manipulating all of those controls so that like Stella moves. So, you know, I've got a, you know, her spine rig here. Let's see, I've got like the head rig here. It has a tilt, and then also, oh, those are her eyes, like her head, so I can move it around. Let's see, her ears are kind of a little bit different. They essentially matching a curve that is mapped to these three bones. So that's why when I move this one, you can see it kind of slides up and down, because the curve is basically doing something like this. But I have these controls set up so that I can basically just manipulate the curve in any single way, and it just kind of works. Hello, Gat. But yeah, hopefully that was clear. Do you have any questions about that? I'm actually just gonna save this really quickly. You understood all of that, but it seems like hell to keep track of, and the weight of much of it required really daunt. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's just like anything where basically like it's scary at first, but it's not actually that scary once you actually look at it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going into the main file. So this is the main Stella file, and I'm trying to figure out what this needs to do so that this can be copied to this bone. So let's copy that, and then I'll make sure, well, you guys get a nice view that it's on the right one. And then when I save this, because I've essentially, let me actually just turn off the deform bones. When I save this file, because I've basically created a library collection for all my characters here, a bunch of naked male bunnies. That, don't worry, it's not what you think. They're just not finished yet. Then I can basically take this model here into other, I can link it into other files. So for instance, this is basically all of Stella's like quite a quote unquote airborne animations. I said it's because they're not finished. All right. Do we want to look at the male model? Here, let me open the male model. I promise you it's not as bad as you think it is. Just so I can defend myself here. Need to remember where I even put it. Here we go. Male bunny. Here it is. So definitely still a work in progress. But yeah, this is the guy. And essentially, I'm not really sure why, but somewhere, for some reason, he's... Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm just gonna clear that asset there. Bald, yeah, bald. Anyways, he's not... Oh, hey, Cold Warp Gates. Yeah, it's the fella. Anyways, so he doesn't have anything. Like, you don't have to worry. He's just a muscular dude with a Ken crotch. And that was the reason why I said there's a bunch of naked male bunnies there. All right, back to animating. Demonetized. Yeah, I don't even have... I'm not even monetized, so I can say what I want. Famous last words. But yeah, is it Dazer or Dasser? I'm gonna say Dasser for now until you correct me, if that's all right. But if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to share. Dazer like laser. Okay, Dazer it is. Okay, so let's look down. Oh, whoops, I forgot. How's it going, Cold Warp Gates? For anyone curious, Cold Warp Gates is developing a really cool game that is I guess a Batman Arkham slash Sly Cooper style game. And I'm helping. Let's see. I've tried Blender sculpting several times over the years, but it has never clicked. I couldn't imagine animating, especially for a game. I feel like people don't appreciate this enough. It's definitely a challenge, I guess. Like, but I don't know. I'm probably going to be doing a sculpting stream later this week. So, you know, keep an eye out for that if you want to learn something from that. Wait, is it the head? Oh, it is. Hello, Willard. See, same. I consider myself pretty computer savvy, but boy howdy, that gray cube has me stumped. Well, now you know why so many people delete the gray cube. Okay. See, I got one model ever fully sculpted in ZBrush, and that was a stressful 2 days trying to wrangle that program. ZBrush is a nightmare, so I don't blame you. I really don't like ZBrush. Um, I know it's really powerful and all that stuff, but like, I just can't stand it. And I have worked with it professionally, so I'm not talking out of my bum. Um, See, one of the biggest problems that I have with ZBrush is that it's not actually a 3D software. It's technically a 2.5D software. So what that means is that like I mean, I guess practically what that means, the reason why I don't like it is because the camera basically, like, I can kind of simulate what it sort of looks like, but essentially the camera is always at a fixed distance from the model that you're working on. And then when you try and zoom in, it doesn't move the camera forward like it does in Blender, where you're actually moving in 3D space. It just zooms the camera in. So you're never actually getting a different perspective look at the model. And it causes a lot of problems, at least for me. I know that there are people who can use it, obviously. It's being used in like the video game industry, and it's being used for movies. And I think the 2.5D stuff is the reason why it can get such, like, so many polygons and stuff. But I don't need it, and I don't really like it. Okay, so pulling up. Let's just bring the leg there. And then I guess a little. It does, doesn't it? But I mean, I guess they've mastered something. But yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. I have 3 friends solo or mostly solo deving games right now, so I've been gaining further appreciation for this stuff. 7 years one's been at this. Yeah. Definitely beginning to wonder if that's gonna be my thing. Okay. Okay, I think shoulders next. I want, let's see. This one. I mean, this one, like, to here. I think, like, from here to here. Ah, it's too fast. And then this one. Maybe like from here to here. No, I definitely think I need to match that with this one. Stella hanging there? Yeah, so the idea is this is basically her getting ready to start climbing on a wall. So she starts falling, grabs onto the wall, and then pulls herself up. Also, her hands are doing weird things, so let's fix that real quick. Fingers. So she grabs it there. Where actually is she grabbing it? What? Okay, frame 7? Am I okay? What am I doing here? Why are the hands moving? I'm really confused. Oh, I think the hands are attached to the... Wait, is that right? No. Why are the hands moving? Oh, I know why the hands are moving. Okay, I'll ignore that. So frame 7. Stop it at frame 7. And then, okay, back to the fingers. Back to the thing that I was wanting to do in the first place. Frame 7. Okay. Okay. Kind of want to do like a... She kind of hits the wall a little bit. Like... So she's going to go forwards a bit. And then back. Oh, maybe up a little bit. So then it's like that. Oh, that looks terrible. Why does that look so terrible? Okay, back. I think maybe that needs to be extended. No. Maybe. Maybe the problem is I'm just going into it too close to like... So 7 should probably be like this. And then this, maybe a little bit further. And then maybe even getting the legs to kind of crunch up a little bit before fully extending. Let's just mirror that to be lazy, to be nice and lazy. Down, and then maybe up. Maybe a similar like here pose. Like there. Okay. I definitely also think like down and then up. And then she kind of follows through. Or maybe even like down a little bit and then I don't like what her head's doing, so let's fix that. Oh, this is the wrong thing. That's the eyes. That's why nothing was changing. All right. That feels much better. Do you follow any kind of reference at any point while animating? Usually if I'm really struggling, yes. Like, this is really bad, by the way, but oftentimes I just kind of go for it. I think there's also just the idea that, like, you're building a visual library whenever you do art. So, like, you're learning something new, and then you're placing that in your head for, like, later. Oh god, I couldn't have picked the worst words, like, to sort of reference later on, right? So, and sometimes that stuff is like, it's like very specific. It's like, oh, what is the shape of a hand, you know? Not much variation on that. But, you know, like, that's, oh, she will clip through the wall. I mean, first of all, her boobs are going to clip through the wall. Like, that's just a guarantee. But I guess one thing I could do is use a cube and just kind of like put them pretty close to the hands, and then I can show you where she's going to clip through the wall by doing one of these. So her legs already. So let's see. She lands, her legs. I think that's her sleeve right there. There's her leg, there's her elbow, her knees for sure, and her feet. I could try to fix that. Now I'm really curious about what you even sent. Message retracted. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, you said that's based? Yeah. Can't retract messages when I've got them on the stream. Funny though. Yeah, like, I could do more, if I'm being honest. But part of me doesn't care. Like, I could probably do more, honestly. Like, okay, so she pulls herself up. She's not just pulling herself up. She's pulling herself further back, maybe? Like that. So her leg doesn't hit the thing. And then here, I guess similarly. That's rough, man. Yeah, it's pretty rough. So I think then this, I don't know. No, that doesn't look right. That's the problem, is like, sometimes the wrong way looks right and the right way looks wrong. He sees the past. By the way, really big announcement that I just got confirmation to announce, but on Thursday night at probably like 8 or 9 p.m., I'm going to be streaming with Pandan, the creator of Gear Grit, and we are going to be making models of each other's characters. So Stella, he will be making, and I will be making Tansy. So mark your calendars. Thursday, the 31st of July. Yeah. It's going to be fun. Pandan's cool. I mean, you should animate the wall with the wall from the start. See, but that's the thing, is like I said, it's like, this is just a landing animation. So you're looking specifically at the animation right now. But when you're in game, it's going to be like, you're going to be looking at it like this, and it's going to be over, and then you're going to be like, okay, now it's time to climb up the wall. So in a lot of cases when you're playing a game, you're not even looking directly at the character. So, like, one big thing that I've learned animating for my game is that players usually won't notice these things unless they're like crazy, I guess. But yeah, like I didn't notice for the longest time that my corrective blend shapes weren't working on the rig while I was testing the game. I only noticed it when I wasn't able to like animate the face. So, yeah. You can get away with a lot. Alright, let's get some bounce going. So she grabs the wall. Like, players aren't even going to see this. I don't know why I'm animating it. Fan service, I guess. It's definitely a little too slow. Okay, but I do need the hair. So let's get the hair animated. So down. I think I want it to be like, because she's kind of moving forwards. I kind of want it to be moving forwards like. Looking at Ocarina of Time and watching Link climb, I know it's a very old title. Yeah, the camera pretty much never lets you see the jank. Dude, it's not just the camera. It's the player. Because, like, while you're playing a game, you're not looking at the character. You're looking at whatever your next objective is. And that's like a loose term, the next objective, but that could literally just be like, what is that enemy over there? Am I going to attack them? Am I going to try and run away? There's a chest over there I need to open. You know, you're looking around the environment trying to figure out how to get around. So the player is always in your periphery, usually. And that just means that, like, I mean, that's the first thing. That's the first thing about what that, like, why you're never going to notice these things. But the second thing is like it's I'm going to bring back the cube so I can explain this principle. It's this thing called the persistence of vision. And it's probably like the main thing that allows animators to get away with things like this. Tell me, I mean, I guess you can, but like from the back, right? Can you see her legs clipping? Let me actually change this. You can see it from the side, kind of. Yeah, you can pretty well see it from the side. Okay. I stand corrected, I suppose. But still, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like... I gotta think about how I would do that with Stella in particular, because Stella is an interesting character to animate with her sort of hawk joint. The like ankle here being where it is, because normally a person would have like, you know, this is the ankle, this is the toe, right? So I could probably do something with that to solve the issue of like, okay, so she comes up here like this. So I'm going to put the 3D cursor like here somewhere. And I'm just going to do this. I'm going to rotate it on the, on the x-axis. And this is going to be how I avoid the clipping. So she comes up like this. Still got some clipping there. I guess from here to here, I could probably do a little bit more. But it's going to be rough, man. So here's that. Let's just bring this here. And then from here. No, I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's definitely not working. Okay, let's try. So I think she's okay. Well, she's already got her foot on there, so I should be able to more easily push her out. I mean, I guess that kind of solves it a little bit. All right. Okay. Hey, Fourth Jolt. So yeah, I mean, that's the solution right there. I got what I wanted, and I was able to stop most of the clipping. I feel like this clipping here moving forward is just me being a dumbass. So I could probably solve that by not being a dumbass. But yeah. Interestingly, this thing shouldn't be rotating at all. But I have mirroring on, so that's why it's rotating. Okay, and then this one, go from here to here, I guess. I definitely still feel like her torso should be rotating a little bit more. So like, maybe, I don't know, maybe instead this way, do like that. And then, yeah, maybe that's fine. Okay, wait, we've got another problem. Got some IK snapping here. No longer privileged. This is a little weird that... Oh, that's right, because of the shoulders. I mean, I think it's working. Okay, back to the hair. I don't know why I stopped animating the hair. Well, no, I do know why, because you guys were giving me grief about clipping. So back, I guess back and then forth. And then let's get that median point back there. So she's looking that way. I feel like she's got to be tilting her head a little bit more when she looks over. So like here to here, she should be like that. Am I stupid? Yes. Track head. No, that was the wrong one. And then there to there. Up like that should be fine. Okay. And then hair. Kind of want it to be like that. Whoops. Okay, and then from there, think like from here to here, should get like a little bit of rotation. Also, okay, so like there, and then slightly that way. So like, let's just do this. Something like that. And then from the look up, we'll just grab the climbing idol here. Okay, let's do some ear stuff. So she grabs a hold of that, and then her ears are gonna go back. So here, I'm just gonna delete all this. Let's get that. And that. Yeah, like that. And then I guess in the in-between, kind of wanted to do something like this. So, for Dazer, the ears I have set up in a way where I can get the shape that I want at a particular point that I want. And then inside of Unity, I have some dynamic bones on the ears that are going to take the animation just a little bit further so that it looks nice and floppy. So, ooh, that looks terrible. Why does that look so terrible? So yeah. That's how I've got that. Basically just lets me set all the poses and then I can handle the rest. So it definitely feels like this last position here needs to be... Oh, okay, I see what's going on. So let's... Okay, this one as well started at 6. Anything that isn't starting at 6 will start at 6. Players won't see the clipping from this angle, so we can ignore it. But the hair, though. No, I don't care about the hair. Like, it's basically the same thing, right? Like, you're kind of seeing it from a distance, and it's happening so quickly that it's just not a big deal. I could probably do more to handle it, but she's moving her ears No way. So back. Whoa. Did I miss something? Oh, I did. So back. Then from here, I kind of wanted to do that. Let's, that's honestly mostly good enough for like the system that Unity has, or the system that I have in Unity. But I could probably do a little bit more. Grab this, put it way over here. What would I even want to do here? I feel like in most cases it's like, I mean, maybe I could sort of handle this. Okay. All right. So now comes the big question. How long is this animation? Oh, okay. I guess the animation is as long as I set it to be. Yeah, 120. Okay. So 2 seconds. That's fine, I feel, for climbing. I guess it would have to be like something that I feel while I'm playing. But, you know, like, is 2 seconds too long for people to wait to go from falling into climbing, or not? I guess that's the real question. I want to tweak the ears a little bit more. So let's... It's not 0.2 seconds. It's 2 seconds. You think 0.2 seconds is too long to wait? Also, hi, Murmur. How are you doing? Okay, so... Oh, okay. Okay. I'd say this this animation is pretty much done. There's probably more polish I could do on it, but I'm pretty okay with it. Oh yeah, I forgot about her sword. That's fine. Probably not gonna handle any sword stuff for a while, so I'll just turn that off. All right. Okay, so let's see. One thing I kind of wanted to do was, let's see. I kind of wanted to mess around with an idle animation. Let's see. What else could I do? Maybe there's an attack I can do. Air. Have I done all the air moves? Pole swing, jump, pole swing. I guess not. I think really the only thing I need is the hair for that one. So let's just fucking... Oh, that's a weird snap there. Characters should always do somersaults when jumping, so thank you. Yeah. Ooh, actually, there is something I can do. If I can remember where it is. Do I have an obstacles folder? Environment. Obstacles. There it is. Okay. So, swing pole animations. Cool. So Stella is invisible here for some reason. And so I've got basically a couple animations. The reason why Stella's invisible here is because this is using her old rig, which doesn't exist anymore. So it's linking nothing. So I need to click on the rig. I guess I can't really sample the position here. Just should be able to... Come on. Do not fuck with me. Okay. It's decided to fuck with me. Okay, well, that's a shame. That's close enough, I would say. Is it just -1? No. I don't know what it is. That should be it. Okay. So now I'm going to delete this and bring in the new Stella rig. Go back to animation. Make selected content. Let's get rid of that hierarchy. Hide the weapons and the helper bones. And there we go. Okay, so now I don't have any animations selected, which is kind of interesting. This one, is it this? So this one rotates. This one would be pole swing pole. Legacy slot unassigned. New. Wait. Legacy slot? Okay. Pole control constraints stamp track influence. Is it this? Or this? Because this one's copying rotation from something. But what? What is doing a damped track? Oh. Of course. This is. So this is the pole swing pole. There we go. Damped track. Okay. So we've got the legacy slot. Do we have a damped track on here? We do. So I don't know why it's red. So how did we get this spinning? Was it... Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Because everything broke when I changed the rig. So this one, no. Did I not have... Come on. Swing pole idle. Okay. So I guess that's not quite. That's a shame. Why did it get rid of the animation for that? Is it in here somewhere? Guess not. Okay. Well, let's get Stella. Pole swing Stella. Everything's still broken. I see. This is the thing that I'm like really confused about. It's kind of fucking with my head, honestly. I could have sworn I had more pole swing animations, and I'm really hoping I didn't fuck this up for myself. Where like I accidentally deleted some of them or something. Swing pole animations dot blend. But like, you know, I don't understand really what's going on here. And then let's get the RMIK. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. Like I just don't remember what I broke. I'm probably going to have to like examine the old file to understand what it is that I actually broke. Cuz I don't even see anything. Okay, let's see. IKHand.L pull influence 0. I target constraints copy location influence 0. IKHand L. What does that mean? Is it so this bone? I feel like this bone must have had a copy constraint. So like, or like a child of or something like that. Copy location of, yeah, it must have been something like this. What is the leg doing? What the fuck? What? Oh boy, okay. I don't think I can do this again on stream because this is very frustrating. I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna have to look at the old file and see what I even did so that I can understand what broke. All right. So other animations, I suppose. I could do the swimming animations, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I have to redo them from scratch, then that would suck, but it's not going to be the end of the world. However, well, I mean, I guess I already said it would suck. Um, I can probably, like, I have a backup of the original file with the original model. So I am definitely able to look at it and figure out what went wrong. So yeah. Okay. Let's see, we've got up. Oh. When did you learn how to do movement in Unity? Oh boy. I mean, over the course of 10 years, a good answer. uh, I don't know, man. Let's see. I mean, I've done like little bits and pieces of like projects. I'd say once it started to like really click, probably in 2019, I have this video series that was about like replicating World of Warcraft in Unity. It's still up on the channel, though I wouldn't really recommend anybody use it as like learning material because it's like, I don't know, it's just not something that I think is even good anymore. Like I do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't even do nowadays. Um, so, but like, yeah, I would say that's probably the first one. And then, let's see, after that, I think I've dabbled here and there, but really with this project was where everything like really, really started to click. Cause I mean, you can look at that, like those first Stella devlogs, and you can look at the animation in them and like the way she's moving, and it's just not as good as it could be. Like I definitely feel like I've improved a lot when it comes to animating Stella and like animating for my game. Um, but yeah, I would just say it's like always a learning process. I know how common that is like for people to say, but I don't know, it's true. Just getting a little bit of sway on the ear bones. I guess I should probably get a little bit of counter rotation on the hips. Or maybe on the body as well. Okay, well, we'll start with the hips. So counter rotation. Let's see. Ah, fuck it. Let's see. We've got that. Oops. Did I fuck up? Oh, of course, it's not. Is it? Not cycling? No. No, I actually did fuck up. Okay, we'll try that again. These old animations. Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, did I lose something? What were your initial learning resources? God, worst answer ever. My friend. So, I have a friend in the server actually. He goes by Toonvasion. He's worked on some actual TV shows, so he's a professional animator. And essentially what I've done is I've just kind of like, over the course of this project, asked for feedback. And he's given me feedback, and I've taken a lot of it to heart. Also, while I was working for Pandan, the handful of animations that I did for Gear Grit, Pandan shared a lot of information with me as well. And I think both of those projects really helped me learn quite a bit. Yeah, sorry, I have friends. I'm not trying to brag, but I have friends. But yeah, like both Pandan and Toonvasion have really helped me like learn a ton. I'd say if we're talking about resources for like learning animation, New Frame Plus is really good for like animation theory. For Unity movement script stuff, though, noted get friends for animation. Unity scripts. God, like, I mean, I wish I could remember. There were definitely some videos that I watched that were like pretty informative as far as like how to do the specific things that I was looking to do. But I don't know if I can name just one. Like as far as Unity goes, like you kind of have to break Unity in order for animations to start working. Mechanim is painful to work with. So it's like, yeah, you need to understand how to break Mechanim in order to get it working. And most of the time what I'm doing is I'm like manipulating. I'm basically calling animations through code. Instead of actually like using the Mechanim system to drive the animation. So I'll be like, so there's a method in Unity, and basically it's an animator method, and it's just like, it's like animator dot play, and you can call a specific animation if you have the string for the name. So what I've done is in my animation script, I have like a bunch of static variables for the names of animations, and then I just use the statics, like those static strings, in other scripts, usually in the um, state machine, like the states, to trigger the animations just by calling animator.play, because Mechanim is really unreliable. So yeah, that's my main piece of advice. Like, don't use Mechanim the way Unity devs expect you to use Mechanim. I would say it's good for transitioning out of certain animations if you know that you're just gonna go straight from one animation to another. So for instance, like landing to standing still or landing to running, go ahead and use the transitions. But if you need to go between falling and landing, don't even bother with the transition. Just call landing in the script, and don't connect it with anything. And that's basically the main reason why like my animations are so closely tied with the movement, is because I'm literally like writing in the same state script when the animations are called alongside what code is driving Stella's movement. I wish I could like visually show that. Oh, I forgot about her hair. God, I'm gonna need to fix the way her chin looks when she looks upwards. Yeah, sure. The thing too is like that's something that I learned from someone who's doing 2D games. And they literally didn't even bother with any of the mechanism transitions in their game, because I mean with 2D games, like, you know, your 2D animations can't really transition in the same way that like a bone driven rig can. But essentially, yeah, that was the sort of help that I received, and it basically just ends up looking like a web rather than a mess of like arrows going in every single direction. I have a picture of it posted. Let me see if I can find the tweet in particular, because it's like, it looks crazy. Here it is. Let's see if I can even post it in my chat. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So that's what it looks like. And you can see like there's a bunch of animations that are just stacked there, a bunch of animations that don't go anywhere, a bunch of animations that are just like isolated in their own little sort of trees. Yep. Stop. Okay, so left. $40. 90, 30. All right, Dazer, thanks for hanging out, bud. You have a good night. That's currently what it looks like. Yeah, pretty close. Um, Pretty close to what it looks like. I have animated, or I have added some animations, so it's not quite exactly the same. Where did I learn to draw? Let's see. We have to go way back for that. When I was in high school, this would have been 2005. There was a course. It was an animation course in my school that was taught by like an animator, amateur animator, or whatever. So I started learning how to draw there. I don't think it ever really clicked. I don't feel like I'm great at drawing. I feel like as far as drawing goes, like I can do okay, but I really struggle with consistency. And it's just because it's not something that I do very often. And also I just have a hard time visualizing 3D and 2D. But yeah, I guess from there, I would say people I've learned from on the internet. Let's see. I think it's Ergo Josh is his name. Ben Eblin is a really big one. Who else? I really like, what is his name? Ethan Baker? I think that's his name. I can't remember. I like James Gurney. Like James Gurney, even if you're not a painter or an artist, I would say watch James Gurney because James Gurney is like, he's like the actual Bob Ross of the internet. He's fantastic. Such a chill guy, loves dinosaurs, and he just goes and does like paintings out in the real world. It's great. Character animation fluidity is so important. It's not as important as you think. What matters is persistence of vision. Gosh, who else? I mean, I like Sam does art a lot. Like I think he's really fun. Thanks, nickname. Who else? Um, what do I think about art design of game project mix? I I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. Can you try and like expand on the question a little bit? Art design. Oh wait, is a hold on. Is there a game called Project Mix, or am I misunderstanding this? Project Mix is a VR game. Demo on Steam for free. That looks amazing. The art style is amazing. Let me have a look. I do love VR. So let's see. What is it called? Project Mix. VR. Oh, this game. Yeah, this game looks awesome. So here's my one complaint about and this is just a general complaint about anime games. I don't like the way men look when they try to make them look rugged. They tend to look like children who are trying to look rugged. So there's a guy in this game. He's got like, a cybernetic neck, cybernetic hands, and he's got like a mustache and a tattoo. And he just looks like a teenage boy wearing cosplay. Like the art doesn't look bad. I just think he looks too young and too not grizzled for the type of look that they're trying to give him. And he needs to look way more grizzled. But that's just an anime art style thing. It's the best VR game in the world. Date simulation. Oh, is it? I guess there's a demo. I'll try the demo. Yeah, I'll try the demo. Cool. Yeah, I just added it to my library. I'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, I've been watching it for a while, kind of in the shadows on Twitter, but like, I didn't realize you could play the demo now. I mean, I don't know if I need VR dating games, but I'd be willing to give it a shot. I need Echo Arena to come back. I'm lost without it. See, he's a design trope at the moment. See, a guy in Dustborn from Tejo from Valorant. Let me see. You know what? Tejo looks grizzled though. Like Tejo actually looks like he's like a rough guy. And wait, what's the other guy? Guy in Dustborn? Okay. Guy Dustborn? I'm assuming the guy's name is Guy. Wait. Oh wait, Dustborn is the game that got memed on heavily, isn't it? He does look grizzled though. Like he actually looks pretty grizzled and stuff. So I would say for both of those characters, those are like if you're going for like a solid grizzled character, like those are solid grizzled character design. Whatever you want to say about like the actual game of Dustborn, the thing. No, I understand that it's not a kid. No, I understand that it's not a kid. But like, okay, here's the thing. In anime, there are examples of grizzled characters that look like grizzled characters, right? Let's talk like Jet from what's it called? Cowboy Bebop. Like if you look at pictures of Jet, right? He's got that look where he's like an older guy. He's got the beard. He's got like defined features and like yeah, I mean you look at like he's got bags under his eyes and stuff like that. He's a grizzled character. Sure, but I think it's sort of refined idea of what a cool guy is in some people's project. Yeah. Anyways, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't matter like This is just my only criticism of some of the anime games I see, because like I see some of the anime games and I feel like they just take the like generic male character, and it's not that the male character is a kid necessarily, but it's a very like young looking character, and when they make them look like grizzled old men, they don't look old and grizzled. They just look like a kid with a mustache. Anyways, that's just my opinion. No comment on the game. Otherwise, I think the design generally looks really cool, and I'm definitely keen on seeing the game. So this is swimming on top idle. Swimming underwater. Swimming underwater idle. Okay. Whoops. Mustache is not old seems funny. Yeah, that's fair. JoJo doing the opposite. I don't even know what JoJo's doing. I should have done this the other way. Is this really the animation? I'm probably going to have to come back to this. I don't really like it. Okay, swimming idle. So 180. Mustache is not old. Seems funny. Yeah, maybe add a bit more wrinkles at age. Don't know. Yeah, I mean that would be my only suggestion. More wrinkles, maybe like more of a square jaw, more of a brow ridge. Those are all good options. She's on the surface. Why is she? Okay. I think hair wise. I'm literally just adding like cycles to this, to the hair, just very quickly, just kind of like going through and trying to get the hair moving. Did I fuck up? 40. Yeah, this needs to be here. There we go. Jet is goated solid asymmetry with his cybernetics, and they commit to expressive facial hair. Plus, he isn't this brooding affect like these other sunglasses contemporary dudes. He's got soft countenance while still coming off as rugged. Yeah, I really like his character. Okay. So we did swim forward, swim fast, swimming submerge. This is not great. I think I'm going to save this one for when I need to look at reference. Submerge cancel. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, I'll save that one for later as well. Swimming underwater. I feel like it's the exact same as swimming forwards, isn't it? Oh. Whoops. Okay. Swimming underwater. 20. Oops. It's 12. Let's insert location scale. Oops. There we go. Cyclic, and then let's bring this to like that. That's not bad actually. I think a little bit later. Let's see. Either way, you can light 3 cigarettes at the same time in Project Mix, so I'm definitely not knocking that game. It looks awesome. Oh yeah, it does look awesome, without a doubt. I also just really like this is gonna sound really stupid, but I think VR, like, because VR is so different. Yes, you have those like standard games like shooters that are really fun. Like, I really enjoy playing Onward. I mean, I guess I really enjoy playing Boneworks. Shooters are fun in VR because you're actually doing the shooting, kind of. Not really, but you know, kind of. You're doing the actions. But then menial stuff also becomes fun. Like, you run a burger joint and it's like you're making burgers and it's just like, why is this fun? But it's just fun. So the idea of a bartending game in VR, oh, that sounds like fun. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to deal with that later. Underwater Idol. I did this one already. Swimming downwards. Wow, there's a lot of animation on the feet for nothing on the hands. Rat burgers. Especially in a cool cyberpunk setting, it's like, why am I not making that game? Yeah. It's because VR is hard. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do one of these. Leave it, and then same thing with the downwards. Just kind of like leave it as though, or as such. Swim upwards. What? Okay, maybe I don't need this one. Water landing. I'm gonna skip that one too. That's it for this. Okay, what else? What else needs fixing? Stella animations. Let's see. Interaction door, interaction switch, item get animations, Stella air, Stella attack, Stella idle, Stella locomotion. Let's actually open up the original Stella file. Whoop. I know I have some animations in here that need to be moved over. So actually, what is the default pose? The default pose is literally nothing. What the fuck is the default pose? Hold on. Oh, it's just T-pose. I really have 3 T-poses in here? What the fuck? Okay, I don't need that. Idle. Well, that's already in my idols folder. So I'm going to get rid of that. Idle sword shield. Do I have that in my idols? Angry pose. Angry Stella, hell yeah. Bonk. Do I have the bonk anywhere? Do I have a damage file? Okay, I'm going to create a damage file. Okay. So, I'm going to create a new animation file for Stella. So let's grab the character, Stella. She's always angry. She is always angry. That is very true. Whoops. Alright, well. I guess this is kind of just what we got here. Let me just save this as Stella damage. So this is really important. The reason why I'm doing this is because previously I had every single one of Stella's animations inside of Blender. I don't want that. So, well, I mean the ear control are the old controls. So I'm going to delete those. And let's move the sword to the scabbard. Oh. Okay, I guess I just need to like insert keyframes here. And the shield. Same deal, let's see. Backpack. Hand parent, okay. Oh wait, actually the scale needs to be 0. Okay. And I think the face as well. Cool. Is her anger going to be explained? Yeah, of course. I mean, I could probably just tell you, like, she, at the beginning of the game, of course, she's always looking for, she's, like, always wanted to be, like, really adventurous, but the main opportunity that would have allowed her to be adventurous is not given to her, and she feels slighted. This leads to problems. Okay, that is the bonk. Spoilers. Yeah, no, nothing crazy though. Okay, let's save that. Go back to damage. Let's do that. Hide the weapons and the helpers, and then delete that. Action editor. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to append animations from the main file. So we'll start with bonk. The bonk animation is now here. I need to change the frame rate to 60. Okay. So that's good. Save that. The next one we'll append is the, I guess, the damage. What is this? Oh, it's just like the bonk. Okay, yeah, that's good. Save that. Next one. Things that I need to fix big time. Let's see. Fall damage, which is basically just the superhero landing. Yeah, I'll fix that eventually. And then append fall death, which is my least favorite animation. I also don't know why it's so long, because it literally happens in a couple seconds. What is even happening subframe? It's just... Okay. Yeah, that definitely needs work. Alright. Don't. Please don't. I know. There's got to be another one in here. I think a knockback animation. Knockback and knockback recovery. Unless that's in air. Let me actually look in air. Stella air. Here we go. Knockback. Knockback is not in air. Okay, it's going to be in damage. Oh, fall death. Need to save that. File, append, knockback. What happened here? What the hell's happening with her head? The fuck? Okay, that's what's happening. She is dead, yeah. Well, you know, it is a video game, so she will die in the video game sometimes. Usually due to player mistakes. Oh, her ears need fixing. That's because these controls do not have existence. What am I doing? What am I doing? Animations. Stella, unarmed, idle. Perfect. See, this one's fine. She gets back up. What was the knockback recovery? Spoilers, Devil will die in the game. Have fun. Yeah. Plot twist. She has a health bar. Okay. I see. This one's very rough. I'm going to keep it. But I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, I guess I'll use it eventually. But, okay, let's see. So that was bonk. Damage. Knockback. And knockback recovery. Cool. So the next time I open this file, those animations will be gone. There's got to be more animations I can move over somewhere else. Oh yeah, fall damage and death. I forgot about those two. Fall damage, fall death. Hair action. Oh, okay, apparently with hair action I didn't change her scale. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. There it is. Cool. Yeah, what else? What is this light? Oh no. Did I create animations for the lights? I did. Not good. No bueno. So the main camera has... Oh, potions cam, of course. I'll leave that. Empty has an animation. Right, the rotation. Or... No, just... Okay, get rid of that. Okay, cool. Okay. So I would say that's good enough for animation today. Now it's time to play some games. And today I'm going to be playing Jack 2. Is it not showing up? What's going on? There we go. All right. Where did we leave off? I think it was this one, right? 19 minutes.
Seal off the area.
Yeah, I went to talk to Kira for the first time, and then I did the skateboarding mission.
This area is off limits.
All right.
Patrolling Sector 9.
I think I'll do a torn mission. Ah!
Be advised.
Wow,
Flee!
I'm already on fire. Cannot wait to get the hoverboard.
Moving to next sector.
Yeah, it's not surprising at all. This game's great.
Suspicious activity in this sector. Pull over! Here's some pain! Subject not in sight.
go, go.
One of the Baron's mining operations is under attack by the metalheads.
That's not our problem.
It is our problem when the foreman's one of the underground's best informants.
Oh, I know
His
what
name is
mission's
Vin,
next.
He's just valuable enough to save. Find the warp gate at the power station and use it to travel to the strip mine so you can rescue Vin's pathetic hide.
Hey, tattooed wonder, how come we get all the crappy missions?
Because I don't like you.
Fair enough.
Whatever deal the Baron made with the metalheads, the city's eco is almost gone, and his time is running out. If we don't get the kid back on the throne soon, there may not be a city left to defend.
So dramatic. All right. We're going to rescue Vin. Notice wasn't any boom sound effect from Super Trooper. Yeah, because I wasn't working on any animations that required the boom sound effect. Like, yeah. Whoops. I mean, I spent most of the stream working on the climb landing animation, and then the rest was like, what did I do after that? I guess the swimming, which I kind of did quite lazily, if I'm being honest. A lot of those are just like, I'm just updating the animations to use the rig or whatever. Yeah. Oops. You're very distracted by chat today. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Like, it's kind of what these streams are about. Like, most of the important stuff... most of the important stuff that requires my attention, like my full attention, is probably stuff that I'd be doing off stream anyways. Like big game development, coding, and stuff like that. No! Okay, well, he's dead now. Come on, targeting. Why are you doing this to me? Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Hell yeah. By the way, are you making your game in Unity or yeah, I'm making my game in Unity. I like Unity, and I feel like as cool as it would be to be able to make my own engine, the amount of effort it would take to make my own engine would probably take up most of the development.
Where's the army?
So
Where is?
I probably wouldn't bother making my own engine unless I had like
What do they think I'm worth?
funding and a
I'm beginning
team.
to wonder that myself. If you want, you can stay here and be metal meat. But Daxter and I are leaving before those monsters get back.
All right.
Hey, I want to thank you guys for saving my butt out there at the
Oops.
strip mine.
Didn't
And
mean
we'd
to
like
bump the
thank
mic there.
you for being such a bad shot. Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit jumpy these days. Jumpy? We hadn't noticed. Ah! A metalhead behind you! Ah! What the? Who the? What?
Oh yeah, how's the audio from the game, by the way?
Reaction.
Can you guys hear it?
Not funny. Those metalheads have been attacking our mining operations, and we're running out of eco. Eco power keeps the city shield walls up, and if the shield drops, well,
didn't
we
ask.
can all kiss our butts goodbye.
Ah, damn, creating your own engine
Those metalheads.
You've got to
is
keep
a
the
pain in
shield
the
walls
ass.
up until the shadow figures
See
out what
me,
to do. My readings show a drop in
yeah, I mean,
Probably some
yeah, I
metalhead
guess
ain't
I'd say that's
sucking
true.
away power. So use the
Like-
warp gate to go to the platform and destroy
I
every
don't know.
metalhead egg you can find.
Okay. I'd like to. I think it'd be really cool to be able to make my own game engine, but like, I don't even know where I would start. So that's kind of what I mean by like funding in a team. Like, I would want to hire people who know how to do that kind of thing rather than have to deal with it myself, and then just kind of like point them in the direction that I want to go. But realistically, I don't think I would make my engine that much different from Unity. Like, I think the way Unity handles it is really good. The user experience overall is something that I really like about Unity, and well, let's just say I know that there are a lot of people who really like Unreal Engine, and it is a really good software or game engine. However, I definitely struggle with like Unreal Engine, like the way it's laid out, how to do stuff, so on and so forth. wonder if I can get those guys from here. No, I need to get there.
Shoot the metalhead when he moves his shield. Shoot all the metalhead eggs, Jack.
Didn't I do that? I'm missing one? Oh. Oop. Don't you just love cheesing video games? Honestly, going back to the making your own game engine thing, it isn't as crazy as what Naughty Dog did with this game. So, they made their own coding language. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine making your own coding language. I don't even understand, like, how you begin to do something like that. It's, like, crazy. But you need to pay % to Unity when you publish your game, right? Yeah. I don't mind that. But, like, again, the alternative is, you know, spending a ridiculous amount of time. Oops. Didn't mean to get shot there. I'm gonna kill this guy? Why can't I shoot you? Go away. Yeah, spend a ridiculous amount of time and effort making my own engine, which I don't know how to do in the first place. Like, the thing about software like Unity and like Unreal that makes it so good is it gives you everything you need to do it, and like you can just learn the software itself. So like, I know how to code C# in Unity. I think if I had to learn, if I had to code something outside of Unity in C#, I would definitely have a leg up over someone who's never used Unity and like has never coded C#. But I would definitely struggle because like I only know how Unity works. So yeah, like I'm not a software engineer or like a serious coder or anything, right? I'm just like, I'm an artist who like learned how to code, and that's kind of what makes those game engines really special. Is like, you know, you can learn the basics of a coding language, and then you can learn how it works with the game engine. And usually a game engine is designed to make that whole process easy, so that you're just kind of like working with whatever it is that the game engine actually has. So if it came down to making my own game engine, it'd be like, I'd have to learn so much more, and then it would just be time prohibitive more than anything. And as for Naughty Dog creating their own coding language, I have no idea. Unity has a solution for visual coding, but I haven't heard good things about it. To be honest, I don't know if I like coding or visual coding. Let's see. I want to shoot a film, but I'm going to build my own camera first. Yeah, I mean, first of all, that would be fucking cool. And I have actually thought about doing that with like 3D printing and Arduino and stuff like that. But again, it's just a matter of like effort and time versus like the end product. Like, do you want to spend the money and the time to learn how to build a camera, or do you want to just buy one off Amazon or off B&H Photo? You know, if it's digital, you just buy a memory card. If it's film, you buy film for it, which is way more expensive. Like, what do you actually want to do, and what is the best way to achieve that? Cause, yeah. Still though, I would love to make my own camera. That'd be so fucking cool. Like a film camera. Just like 3D print it. I'm shocked that nobody's done something like that. Like, there has to be someone who has. I know that there are people who've made like photography cameras, like film SLRs. Or I guess not even SLRs, but like, yeah. A film camera would be amazing to see in like 3D printed, maybe like CNC milled. I think CNC mills can cut metal. I don't really know. Man, that'd be fucking cool. Some random YouTuber making it in their like garage. Someone has to have done that.
You destroyed the last of the metalhead eggs. That should give us a little more eco for the city. Good work.
Gonna build my own lamps too. And celluloid printing machine. If I can't pull off the celluloid bit, I'll have to write my own non-linear editor software, so I have to learn to properly code. If only you could 3D print a game engine. Oh my god. How would that even work? Dude. The thing is, like, if you've ever seen what's his name? Is it Smart? The YouTube channel is like Smarter Every Day, I think. He goes to a Kodak like film factory, like where they actually make film, and it is a massive building, and it goes through so many different like crazy high-tech processes just to make film. Like, you know what I want to know? Like, I want to know how like the first like earliest like film was created. Like, how did the like who made the film for, was it the Lumiere brothers? The Lumiere brothers, and like how did they, like how was that made? And then also like I don't know, like the film for like early Hollywood or like early filmmakers, like where the hell did Fritz Lang get his film? So, yeah. Like how that there had to have been those kinds of like companies back then, but like what did those factories even look like? Because they definitely didn't look as high tech as they do now. There's no way. And as high tech as they look now, I feel like most of the process probably hasn't changed for like 50 years, maybe more.
Hey, Sugar Plum.
All right, everybody ready for
Well, what you
fan
got
service?
that's, hot and wait, I've seen you
Aliens did
before.
movies back
You're
then.
with the underground.
Shh! I'm Tess. Torn sent me to spy on Crew. Play along, and I may be able to get my hands on a few of Crew's secrets.
Ooh, I love undercover work, baby. But two can work better than one. Let me help you out. Wow, there sure are a lot of bottles back here. Woo! Oh, that goes down. Oh boy, gee, I suppose that's real gold floating in there. How about this purple stuff? Whoa,
Jack,
that's the stuff.
I need you
File.
and that talking rat to go around and make a few collections for me.
Hey there, Five Gins. How's crimes?
What's his problem, eh?
Nothing. I'm just fine. Mind your own business. I sometimes feel so very,
Listen,
very
I have 6 clients around town who are about to make money drops for me. I need you to collect each money bag as fast as you can. And take care of any guards who get curious. Hmm? Get your money bag too late, and some
Feeling
town
so dry. You know what's the trouble with you, Crow? You got no reason.
AI Daxter, what?
Be a real swinging joint. Hot egg heaven with more dancing, more macking, more women. Jack knows what
Just
I'm
collect
talking
all
about.
14 money bags before they disappear,
know
and
you're
bring them back here. If you lose even one bag,
AI Daxter was in that mod I was playing briefly. How'd that guy become so fat? Well, you see, when a developer loves an idea enough, they put it on a piece of paper. Whoa, I'm getting shot at. I'm not apologizing for that joke, by the way. Whoa, fucking hell, man. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get away, get away.
Keep away from me!
Get away. Man, I just couldn't even escape that. Ah. Wow. I drove right into that. Drove right into that. Oh, this would be the worst time to explode.
Get more cruisers in here.
Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ah! Go! Probably should have destroyed that turret before. No, okay, it's over. Calling back to that conversation mod, AI sounding drunk like drunk Daxter. Yeah, that's actually pretty apt, not gonna lie. I do really enjoy that mod though. I can't wait till it's finished. Like, it's insane to think that like some Jack and Daxter speedrunners just got together and were like, let's make our own like Jack and Daxter levels, and then they like made 4 of them, and they're all really awesome. Wow. Stop shooting at me. Trying to get from point A to point B.
Get out of the vehicle. Sight. Take him out. Suspect.
No. Oh, that was not the shoot button.
Pull over. Please. Out of the vehicle. Suspect fleeing.
Damn it. Okay. Stealing from you now.
Suspect fleeing. Into
I
sector
gotta
5.
turn around. Go, 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 go.
This is Baron Praxis. We have taken back this.
Okay, turn around again. Wait, yeah, turn around again.
Fear. Men in red. Get out of the vehicle.
Ow. Why did I do that? Why didn't I stop better?
Get out of the vehicle.
Let's go.
Suspect fleeing into sector 5. Get out of the vehicle. The underground movement is dead. High-speed chase in sector. Stop the vehicle. Fear. High-speed chase in sector.
Why are you shooting at me? Oh my god, they're so accurate too. Only they shot like stormtroopers.
Suspect fleeing into sector 5.
Oh,
Let's
hell
bring the
yeah.
money back to crew.
Surrender.
Jack and Daxter 4 mod one. I mean, I think it's Forgotten Lands. Basically, is that.
Money collectors, eh? Here's a gun upgrade. Now get out.
But
Trust me, brother.
I don't know.
There aren't enough hours in the day.
We can see whenever Jack 3 comes out on in open goal, whether or not we'll actually get a solid Jack 4 mod that does some cool stuff. I mean, Forgotten Lands actually has some like really cool like new features where they kind of add functionality to the eco. So some crazy group of people are going to be like, let's just make our own Jack 3 sequel and it'll be awesome. I've actually seen some projects that I probably can't talk about that are doing some really amazing things with the Jack 1 games, Jack 1 engine. Yeah, why are you shooting at me? Kill civilians. Yeah.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Ugh, I just wish, like, these vehicles weren't made of paper. Because I'm, like, already on fire.
Please advise. Suspect's description. Sweeping for suspects.
Okay. Gonna
One of
adjust my
old guard
posture.
comrades was sent to the pumping station. There's been no word from the patrol, and after what you guys ran into out there, I'm afraid she may need some help.
Did you say she?
Don't even
Oh,
think about
it's
it.
the Ashland mission.
Stop that! This is serious, you moron.
Wah! That's right. Don't mess with the sugar.
This friend of mine has helped the underground many times before. Go back to the pumping station and take a look around. Render assistance if needed. Now get your squirrely ass out of here.
Hell yeah. We're gonna go meet waifu number 2.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Oh, so many guards. So hard to not run over guards when they're clustered so close together. Oh, well, I mean, you deserve that. You didn't look around the corner before you came around it.
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5. Get more cruisers. Stop the vehicle.
Let's see. Is people creating a new game inside Jack 1? That's hardcore. Yeah, well, like, so I'm playing this natively on the PC. And the way I'm doing that is through a decompilation project called Open Goal. So this is like a PC port of the game, and Jack 1 has a similar thing. So people are basically able to dive into the code and make mods based on what the devs for Open Goal have done. And the mods are really cool. Like, they really are cool. So, yeah. That's... Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. There we go. I want to go this way. No. That's my health. How? How dare you? How dare you?
What the heck are we doing? Risking our lives?
So I actually have dabbled a little bit with modding Jack. I actually
hell are you two?
have a model of Ashlyn that I made, and I was able to mod that version of Ashlyn into the game briefly. It wasn't perfect; it was a little janky.
I'll raise your voice a couple of octaves.
But one day I'll get like a good Ashlyn replacement in there, and I might try and like. I think it'd be really cool to try and like remaster the
Here they
games.
come.
I love Ratchet and Clank.
How's that feel?
My favorite one is A Crack in Time.
Get 'em all.
Oh, she's stealing my kills, man.
Seems like it hurts. I got him. More firepower.
I'm dead. Yandere Crazy Waifu Classic? Yeah. All right.
Here they come. How's that feel? Shoot! Shoot!
I am shooting.
Take them all down. More firepower.
Sorry.
Here's one for my father.
I didn't realize friendly fire was a thing.
Ready for another? Oh, that hurt. Man, there are a lot of them. Good work.
Watching me take care of those metalheads was, pretty exciting. Wasn't it, Sugar? Hey! Sweet stripes!
Yeah, the main thing that I think is holding back like a solid character remaster of Jak and Daxter is
I think it has to do with that symbol.
I don't know if you can like add
We're being sent out on suicide missions to locate artifacts from the
what do you
time
call
of
it?
his rule.
Blend shapes.
If curiosity's worth dying
If you
for,
can
then
add
ask the blind
blend
old
shapes,
soothsayer in the bazaar named Onan. She
then
might know something about all this.
you could
Here's
just
my bazaar
remaster all the
access security
characters.
pass.
Who is better, Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter?
We're
Okay,
leaving now.
well,
What a woman!
I already feel like Jak 1 is the best of all the games. But, I mean, clearly Ratchet and Clank won, so that has to count for something. I don't know, like, this isn't really like a... It's kind of a weird question to ask, because it's just like, okay, well, who do I like more? Well, okay, Jak 1. But I like Ratchet and Clank. Probably just keep playing Ratchet and Clank so long as they keep making Ratchet and Clank games. Yeah, that's my answer. Hope you like it.
Decontamination complete.
Seal off the area.
I want the hoverboard so bad. I'll just grab that zoomer.
This area is off limits.
Oh.
I need more skull gems.
No, the zoomer disappeared. Ah.
Be advised.
Whoops.
Get out of the vehicle!
Oh, why can I never get that? Whoops. Go.
Here's some pain. Subject not in sight.
Wow.
Pulling more Hellcats. He disappeared. Moving to next sector.
Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Get out of my way.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
It's funny to see how short Jack is. Like, he's a tiny little guy.
This is a no-hover zone.
Cool. Check out all the dead stuff.
Ow! Touch the goods again, rat boy, and you'll be counting with your toes. I am Pecker. Yes, I know. My mother, she was very vindictive. I am Onan's interpreter. Onan welcomes you, blah, 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 the usual boring salutations. She says it is good to see you again, Jack.
But we've never met before.
Before, after, it is all the same.
Ow! Ow! Let me try. She wants a yakao bone, a yakao bladder. No, I got it. For many moons, she has waited for a juice pop, a jewel shop. Oh, I know. She's got a hairball, a hair lip, a hairy chest.
Close, but no.
Vegeta
Onan
size.
says you seek answers.
Yeah, basically.
Tomb of Mar.
So what do we need to know?
She's going on and on about mystical energy channels, evil curses, stupid woo crap. Forget all that. I'm gonna sum this up quickly because now you're cutting into my siesta time. Onan wants you to recover 3 artifacts from the Precursor Mountain Temple. Not 2, not 4, 3. Use the warp gate at the northwest side of the city and bring back the 3 items you find.
All right.
Nothing
Time
so far.
for the best mission in Jack 2.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Give me that. Ah!
No!
Guys need to learn how to drive.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Of course, there's always a guard.
Suspect fleeing into sector 5. Ah! Pull over! Pull over!
Ah!
Stop the vehicle! Pull over! Call in more Hellcats! Stop the vehicle!
Jack even has his own Super Saiyan form. Yeah, he does.
Leaving city safe zone.
All right. I knew it would load eventually. But yeah, I love this mission. I love this mission. I love this song. I love this zone. Start with this one. Oh, he got me. What the fuck? Okay, apparently up is not the right way to go for these guys. It's the most Jack 1 part of the game. That is very true. What else do I love in this mission? Dexter makes a naughty joke and it's funny. Huh. Okay. Stop it. Show me your belly. Man, this guy just doesn't want to do the thing that he's supposed to do. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. I don't know, it's just a good mission. I like it. I'm sure if I like analyzed it, I'd figure out why I like it. Beyond the music and like the vibes. Well, with it being the most Jack 1 mission in Jack 2. What is he aiming at? Oh, I see. But I don't know. That's just a theory. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought my controller died for a second. Is that big lizard from your game? I can't believe it. The big lizard. I still don't have a good name for the lizards, actually.
Some paper, huh? Something's cooking. Kind of smells like burnt Datzel.
It's funny because there's water right here. Wait a second. All right. Let's go downwards. Take that. Weird frog creature. No, just like the specific lizards that I've made for my game. None of them are really named. They just kind of like exist. Uh-oh. Ah! No! Wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna assume I still have that main artifact. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be very upset. But yeah, I think I do. Could you imagine? Like, okay. The lizard that rolls at you right now, it's just called a rolling lizard. Not very creative, not a very creative name. But I mean, it's serviceable, I guess. Does the job. Tells you what it is. Show me your underbelly. Big lizard and big plus lizard? What? I have more than one lizard. I have like 4 made. 3 of them are enemies. 1 of them is Stella's mount. And then I've got a design in mind for another one. I hate this part. No! Stop it! Do the thing, Jack. You're kidding me. That was supposed to be a safe area. Oh my god. Ow. All right.
I bet that's the prize. They won't miss that one tiny gear. Like candy from a baby. No one will ever know we were here.
There's a hole in the geometry. Can't believe I've never seen it before. Crazy. Oops, didn't mean to shoot that time. Come on, that was cheap. Wasn't ready. Well, no. Maybe one more? No. No, that's not working. Probably couldn't even do it from here. You kill the lizard, you ride the lizard. What's next? Stella is a lizard. No! Okay. We're good. I'm good. Is there a reason to use Super Saiyan at all? What? Oh, you're talking about Dark Jack? Yeah. This is gonna sound really stupid, but I only use it in specific moments in the game. There's like a couple times where it calls for Dark Jack, and there's one moment in particular that needs it because it's like how do I describe this? It's really hard. So Dark Jack is basically there to skip the hard part. It's a speedrun skip, basically. Okay. There we go. See if I can even get across. Yeah, I did it. Cool. Sort of. Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I'm sure like someone else, like a speedrunner, would probably have a better idea of like why you would want to use a Dark Jack, but I've never really felt like using it made sense in a lot of cases. It's just like there's a couple times where the game just throws so many enemies at you that you just need to use Dark Bomb in order to kill the enemies. So yeah. I I mean, yeah, I don't know. But like, I'm sure there's someone out there who like completely disagrees with me on that. You'd be like, no, Super Troopers actually stupid. See, here are all the reasons. This is a top 10 video, YouTube video, of all the reasons why you want to use Dark Jack in Jack 2. Number 1, Burger King foot lettuce. Damn it. Ow. Ow. God damn it, rear up. Rear up so I can shoot at your underbelly. Rear up so I can play the mechanic of the game. Oh.
Whoa, this puppy's got some vibration to it. This baby will put a smile on your face.
I can't believe you actually did this thing. Onin says she will search the timelines for answers about these sacred relics. I will find you the end.
All right. Let's go. I wonder. Okay, we gotta wait for the. Yeah, okay. You don't even need that. What the hell, man? Oh, okay. I needed it at that time. Wait, at least the game does not force you to play Dark Jack. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's true. I mean, like I said, there's like a couple points where it's like, it's pretty clear the game wants you to use Dark Jack, but like, you're not, yeah, like you're not forced to do it. Hold on a second. Let me remember the map. Do I care about that second power enough to go and get it? Or do I just want to go to the next mission? If only the city wasn't built like a labyrinth.
This area is off limits. Suspect moving into sector 6. Suspect in vehicle. Here's some pain.
You know, I've never punched a Yakko in this game. Only in the first one.
Stop the vehicle! Suspect fleeing into Sector 5! Defy and die. Open fire!
So is Stella gonna have a super form? Stella is gonna have powers, yes. Power-ups loosely based on the ones from Jack 1 and also God of War. But that honestly is like, it's not even something that I have right now. I should probably just fucking sit down and make it, but like, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. Punch who? Oh, the yak house. The like cow things. There's a mission at the beginning of the first game where you punch the yak cows into a pen.
Sheesh! That's part of the old B-zone power grid. It hasn't worked for years.
Well, if it's too hard for you, I understand. Power stuff can be tricky.
Tricky? I could route the B-zone conduit lines through the bypass grid, shunting past the eco rings to connect inductor tubes in series, then back through the outer wall insulator helix and across the resonant flux routers into the number 5 capacitor array. Assuming the circuit's GX75B can handle the surge, I could link the phase loop lines into the primary coils, and presto, you've got instant lift juice.
Ben, you're a genius.
Actually,
Oh.
people say he made most of this stuff long ago. The shield wall system, the eco-grid. Anyway, to get that elevator moving, you gotta find and turn on all the old B-zone power boxes located in the city. There are 5 of them. That doesn't sound so tough. No, except those power boxes are guarded
God
by
of War,
motion
so Stella's
sensing
gonna
turbo
summon
cannons. But if you can
giant
destroy the cannons and switch
giant
the
with
boxes
big
on,
fists?
I
What?
can do the rest. Just don't tell the Baron
What's
I
a
ever saw
giant?
you.
Moving to next sector.
What are you thinking of? I'm thinking of like Kratos's like rage. It's like Rage of the Gods or Rage of Sparta, where he essentially gets a power up, momentary power up, where he just becomes really strong and hard to kill. Yeah. What? Yeah, what did you even say? Like, I don't...
No!
Giant Gine? What the fuck?
Stop the vehicle! Get him! Flee! Suspect in vehicle. No! High-speed chase in Sector 4! Ah! Suspect fleeing in Sector 5! Get more cruisers in here! High-speed chase in Sector 4! High-speed chase in Sector 4! Move over! Stop the vehicle! No! Stop the vehicle!
Guards, help us!
Hellcat! High-speed chase is out of the vehicle!
Alright, one left. Here we go.
Keep away from me!
And it's conveniently close to the next mission. I think.
Get more cruisers in here!
Sure hope so. Oh, actually, it's conveniently close to the Oracle as well.
I am still in control!
Okay, the B-zone power grid is back online. Have fun being killed in the palace.
The voice
Genie.
bid you, angry one.
Which game
The
does he have a
metal head
genie?
realizes
Oh,
you can destroy him and save
are you
the
talking
last
about
chance for our race. You
the
now
Ifrit
control
power
the
that he has in Chains of Olympus? Because that's the only one that I can think of where he has a power that like looks like a genie.
This is a no-hover zone.
What other one could it be? Like I can't think of anything. Yeah. No, that's not the power that she's gonna have. Like, no, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go into too much more detail.
Suspicious activity in the sector.
Maybe when the demo finally comes out, hopefully at the end of the year, you'll have a better idea of like what I'm sort of looking for.
Please advise.
Although,
Suspect's description.
this is a great opportunity to plug my socials. This is where I lose everybody. Yeah, so all my socials are in the description. I'm probably most active on Twitter, but I do have Blue Sky and an Instagram where I post from time to time. Let's see. If you want to help out, there's places there where you can donate. However, the Patreon is going to be the best value for you. Why can't I go out the door? Is this a joke? Yeah. Patreon is going to be the best value for you. There's going to be... There are extended devlogs on there. So the last one was the first extended devlog, and it had about 5 extra minutes of stuff. And the next one, which I'm planning on releasing in the next month or so, will also probably have like an extra 5 minutes in it. I also do live streams for my patrons, which are like they're like update streams, monthly update streams. I've done 3, and I haven't actually been able to do them all monthly. But considering that I'm like basically like actively developing again, you know, I'm probably gonna have more updates next month. So yeah. Anyways, that's not the last thing. I guess the last thing would be my Discord server is also listed in the description of the video. If you want to just go there, there's a bunch of cool people who also are making games there. And people always post art and stuff of like the stuff that they're making and talk about game dev and naturally also talk about gaming related controversies that are happening, which seems to happen all the time. Yeah. So yeah, go and check those out. That's pretty much it. Blech. Cool. Nice and softened up for Praxis.
I've told you I will have more eco by week's end. We'll transport it directly to your nest as promised.
A deal is of no value if you can't deliver, my dear Baron. I grow impatient with your puny gestures. Give me the agreed upon eco soon, or the deal is off, and your precious city will pay the price.
He's toying with us. Let me lead an assault on the nest before it's too late. I can take him.
Patience, Commander. No one has ever penetrated the metalhead nest, you know that. I've seen what comes of such foolish plans. No, strength is their weakness. We play helpless. We train them to eat from our hands.
Move forward with the plan. Tell Ashland to up her patrols. I want that tomb found.
But your daughter has not been agreeable.
I'll see to that problem, one way or another.
Ashland is the Baron's daughter?
And find that child! If you'd spend half as much time looking for the little brat as you spent flirting with that mechanic girl, you would have pinned his royal ass to a wall long ago.
As you wish. With enough persuasion.
Yep, there is a Stella fan art section in my Discord server, and basically the only rule is no nudity. I mean, okay, there's more rules, obviously. Like, you know, if someone posts like inflation, I'd probably be like, no, I can't. That's not. You can't post that here.
We have a rat in the walls.
But like, she's in a bikini in a lot of fan art.
Treatments will allow me to put you both out of your misery.
Quick. Oh, there's no health here. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna start fresh. Wait. I can't jump off the edge? There we go.
He's recharging.
Powerless! You cannot hurt me!
Oh, that was good.
There is nothing you can do!
Except shoot me. I suppose you could do that quite successfully, despite the weird aiming in this game.
There is nothing you can do! You're powerless!
It's crazy that the Baron just has this like transforming mech. I mean, hang on. I wonder how much the Baron was inspired by Robotnik, Eggman. Is there a playable length you're aiming for with your game? Yeah. I'd say, like, if I can hit 5 hours, I'd be happy. Whoa! But, like, obviously I'd love to get, like, a higher number. So, like, ideally I could get up to, like, 20. Something like a normal Zelda game. Like, playing Wind Waker or, like, Skyward Sword or something. Or Ocarina. Those games are all in the, like, 20-hour mark. But this is not like the conditions in which I actually meet that goal are like I've got funding and also a team of people. So, you know, we'll see. The demo is like the main goal right now. Like I have like it's basically a level that I want to put close to the beginning of the game. It's got the majority of like the content that I want people to experience, and like it should be a good representation of what I'm looking to do, at least like 50 to 75%. Well, what? Wait, is that technically classic helicopter boss? What? You mean like a... I think I don't know what you mean. It sounds realistic. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, like, if I'm being honest with you, The hardest part about making levels is like trying to figure out what to do in them. That's the thing that I'm learning. Like, this is why I would say like I need help with this, is because like I can tell you the general idea of like what I would want to happen in a particular level, but okay, but the problem is that like once I actually get into like the nitty-gritty of like what I want to happen in a level, like I don't think I'm as experienced in that as like an actual level designer would be. So yeah, I could probably come up with some ideas on my own, and I'd probably get better as time went on. Optimization, yeah, of course, optimization is important. But I don't know. It's hard to say exactly. All right, time for one of my least favorite missions in the game.
The city's on high alert. What the hell did you two do?
Us? Nothing. We've been, sightseeing. Right, Jack?
Really? Then why are the Crimson Guard looking for a dangerous young man with light hair, blue tunic, and a rabbit orange rat on his shoulder?
Could be anyone. Orange is the new black this season.
Look, we climbed up to the Baron's palace, and we tripped a few alarms.
Oh, right, that too.
What? I didn't authorize a strike on the...
Hey, we kicked the Baron's ass. Unfortunately, he escaped.
And we overheard a secret meeting with the leader
Honestly,
of the Metalheads.
I think the ideal situation is like
No, he was on some communicator.
there's enough funding for like 10 people additionally.
The Metalheads with eco.
Like a small crew of people
But
making
the
a
Baron's gonna double-cross him.
making a PS2 style game. Like, I think that's like my dream.
Angered someone, because there's word from the wasteland that metalhead armies are on the move again.
That said,
Tell me Ashlyn was Praxis's daughter.
it's probably not going to manifest in that way.
Since you've stirred up the Wumpy's nest, you and Whiskers here get to move 4 of our people to new safe houses. Shuttle each agent to a location they specify. Move all of them without any casualties. Don't screw this up, Jack.
All right. Are we ready? Whoops, didn't mean to punch that. We ready to rumble?
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Get in. Get in.
One way.
Good, good. Just in time. Go, go, go!
Damn it. I swear he jumped in front.
Get more cruisers in here.
Why didn't you train him to look both ways?
Get out of the vehicle.
It's funny
More cruisers in here.
how much shit Jack does. That's like just so evil. Just running people over.
You would show up.
Like that guy. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, oh no.
Guards, help us!
Suspect moving into sector 6. Pull over.
Stop shooting me.
Call in more Hellcat. High-speed chase in sector 4. Call in more Hellcat.
Got it. I need a new vehicle already.
Pull over. Suspect in vehicle.
This is where I get off.
Get in.
Suspect fleeing into sector 5.
No! Why did you crash into me like that? Oh my god, look, what? This vehicle's already like destroyed completely. Go, 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 go. There we go. Oh my god.
Suspect fleeing into sector
10 people is enough.
Okay, buddy.
Best games made by small groups. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think it's like I think about the first Jack and Daxter game being made by like 30 people total. At the time when the technology was like still fairly new, like they were doing like really innovative stuff, and now where, you know, that's stuff is like old technology and we've got Blender and like the speed at which we can do stuff in Blender, it's like, it's insane. The fact that that's the kind of stuff that we can do in Blender with like a little bit of experience and some elbow grease. So I think having a small group of devs, this is gonna explode. Oh, get in, get in, get in. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's go.
Go, go, PG, run to us.
Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Go the wrong way. I have a minute. Maybe I should just get a different car. I'm gonna explode. Without question, I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna get another car. Where are you? Get in. Okay. Let's go. Oh my god, these guys are so accurate. Why are you so accurate? Ah. Stop shooting at me. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, get out.
Good, you did well. I'll tell the Shadow we're safe.
Hell yeah.
The operation was a success. All underground members are safe. Come back to the hideout. I have a new mission for you while we wait for this alert to blow over.
New mission. Jack doing bad stuff, who controls him? Yeah, I mean, I guess a lazy gamer controls him and just like is tired of trying to fly through traffic, so just flies in the bottom hover zone and just accidentally hits everyone. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Huh?
This is a no hover zone. Nothing so far.
Scouts report movement in Deadtown. Creatures moving toward the sacred site, just as before.
What happened, before?
Metalheads broke through the old city wall. We fought them, but then the Baron pulled back, leaving everyone outside the new barrier to die. Only the Shadow stayed and somehow stopped the attack.
And now you expect us to go out there again?
You catch on fast. If you prevent the Metalheads from reaching the sacred
that was
site,
weird.
the Shadow will be most grateful. He might even ask to see you. Hey, I'm probably wasting this, but here's a Vulcan barrel for that pea shooter of yours. Believe me,
Oh, it's this mission?
you're gonna need it.
You know what I've always wondered? What is this a map of? Like, is it a map of like the part of LA where Naughty Dog is situated? I'd be curious to find out. That would be my first guess. Why does he just have a zoomer in here? How do you even get that thing out through this tiny door? All right, Dead Town, here we come.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector. Subject not in sight.
See, damn, their ears are so big. Even elves from Warcraft don't have ears like that. I mean, my elf in Warcraft has gigantic ears. Whoops. Because they actually, funny enough, it's not because, like, well, okay, let me put it this way. It's because they added the cosmetics. Like, not the cosmetics, what's it called? The character customization. So I just gave her big ears, because I wanted her to have big ears. Are you? Come on. Let's leave it buried there. Never to be found.
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not.
It's Samos's hut.
But what? How? When? Where? Why?
We're in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
Okay.
the city.
Yeah, the future. Oh, whoops.
Welcome back.
Did you not know that? Did you not know that this was the future?
Finally, now we get to see the shadow. What do you gotta do around this place to get noticed?
Suspect fleeing into Sector 5! Here's some pain!
So I think I'm actually gonna call it here. I could do the next mission, but I'm hungry and it's late. So thanks to everyone who hung out. Like I said before, socials are in the description. Patreon, Twitter, so on and so forth. I hope you had a good time. And don't forget, Thursday, I'm going to be streaming with Pandan, the creator of Gear Grit, and we're going to be sculpting modeling each other's characters. So yeah. Anyways, you guys have a good night. See ya.